And then number one, this was Coach Clancy's emphasis towards me, is playing with their feet. You know, not stalling their feet on contact, and making an emphasis of playing through numbers, just not playing on the line of scrimmage, playing through numbers. And if you have good eye control and you're playing with your feet, if you play with good eye control, your hips and feet will come. And then again, it's not just about playing the line of scrimmage, just getting these guys in the mindset of playing through numbers, knocking people in the backfield. And you know what? It's showing up. I mean, we go against a really good O-line. You know, that's a thing. It reminds me of being at Wisconsin, where every day was a battle because you were going against a really, really good offensive line. And so I think, you know, you hear that term, iron sharpens iron. We're making each other better here. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I'll see you. I'm going to tell Gary I talked to you.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to call him on the way home.
Yeah, I talked to the guy. That's what
he's awesome.
You know that's what
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Him and Zach, those guys
yeah.
blast.
I talked to the guy every other. It's checking up. So, yeah, he's a good team.
Yeah, well, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Yep. What's up, Phil?
Hey, how you doing? Good. So how have you guys responded to playing a lot more like 3-down, you know, type of sets compared to last season?
I think the kids are responding well. It's not that big of an adjustment for them. We are banged up a little bit, so the rotation's a little messed up where we have certain defensive ends playing defensive tackle, but those guys have adjusted smoothly, you know, and I think it benefits the guys that are playing inside. The ends that are playing inside now, like Jake Lick and Murph Big Red, you know, I think it's helping them out. It'll help them out even more when we get some banged up guys back, and then we get our one freshman that's coming in. I think that'll help them out a little bit more when they go to the perimeter.
What are you seeing from the run defense? It seemed like they, you know, today at the end there was they were stuff in the inside.
Yeah, yeah. I think just you know, I think from B gaps in, that is my concern. I know at times we have to worry about the perimeter, but just us shoring up the inside and making sure, you know, we're attacking our gaps, we're playing behind the line of scrimmage, our eye control is on point. But the whole deal is us up front this year is being gap sound, not making things cloudy for the linebackers in the back. You know, I don't want to hear Coach Sampson say, "Hey, you got to make these guys right." No, you don't have to make us right. We got to stay in our gaps. We got to play our gaps. We got to press our gaps, and that's our job responsibility. You know, we're not allowed to go into a secondary gap unless, you know, a ball carrier commits. Again, it's all about having a clear picture for the inside linebackers.
How do you think Christian Rector's responded to having a more stable role in this defensive front as compared to last year when he moved around a lot?
Christian's playing faster. I mean, and at the same time, him playing that different role last year is helping him. He's ahead of the game with some of the other stuff. We're doing a little bit more dropping with those ends right now, and so Christian's comfortable with it. But again, he's playing on the right side, and that's all he plays on the right side. And then we go to different packages. We may move him inside, but it's not a hard adjustment for him. Right. He's a veteran guy. You know, he's a leader of the group, and so that guy's got a lot of mileage on him. So he's playing much faster because everything's simpler now.
You've talked about emphasizing footwork. What is it about footwork that you're looking for specifically to help?
I'm looking for our guys on contact, moving their feet forward. You know, not a lot of guys, they make contact and they stop their feet. You know, we say lock, peek, shed. Well, we like to lock, and as we peek, all right, before we shed, our feet is still moving upfield. So that is what we're emphasizing in regards to footwork and keeping a good base. You know, we work on that every day in practice. Some kind of footwork fundamental that pertains to what we do on the field.
How do you think they're progressing?
Good. You know, the coordinator, I think Coach Clancy is very vocal about what he wants done this year with the front, and if before he sees it, I see it, and I make sure I address it with the players, and then let him know I'm seeing what he doesn't want to see, and then it's going to be fixed. So we're on the same page, but we're progressing well. We're doing